Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade will be the topic. On today's video, we're gonna do the SP potential tier list. So pretty much first, we're gonna go here announcement, because here we have the potential unlock full explanation. We already talked about this, I won't repeat myself, but here we have a list of characters that from tomorrow's update they're gonna get the SP potential. So we're gonna grind on this new game mode. We're gonna grind soul drops, right? And with those soul drops we're gonna unlock the SP potential of characters. This is all the characters that are getting SP potential: Maki, Panda, Megumi, do I need to say the typing? Red Maki, Red Panda, Blue Megumi, Blue Todo, Green Itadori, Green Kento, Yellow Nobara, Yellow Mechamaru, Blue Jogo, Red Nobara, and Sakirindo. Oh my god, right? I didn't expect for Jogo, Red Nobara, and Sakirindo to be added here as well in this mix. And on today's video, we're gonna do the tier list, and I will talk about who is getting the greatest buff from SP potential. You will decide for yourself. I will tell you what unit I will prioritize to SP potential first, but it really depends on your account, maybe even on how many dupes you have on certain characters, what typing you need more. So don't take this tier list 100% strictly. Listen to me what I'm saying, and you need to decide based on your account. Okay, let me start. Okay guys, let me start. So here is my tier list. I'll rank God tier. That will be the unit that will get the biggest SP that will get the biggest buff from SP potential, then S+, S, A, and B. We're gonna start like this. Okay, so Todo. Here we're gonna know in advance because we have the data from the JP. Todo is getting that skill 2 Takada-chan's guidance. And here it is, the SP Unleashed. So with his skill 2 now, he will decrease own damage received by 12% and recovers own HP. If Takada-chan guidance state is active, change his skill effect to reduce own damage by 14%. Okay, a little bit more recovery and bigger reduced damage. Inflicts to both skill effects. Activates Takada's chain guidance state 6 times, override the previous state count. Evades enemy's attack 2 turns, 1 time, chance 25%, increase own Taijutsu stat by 40%. Okay, and as well his ultimate, that just post adjustments. Okay, so with the SP buff, he will definitely be more valuable unit, just because all of this has been increased, like relate to the Takada chain's guidance, etc. But as well here he gets evades enemy attack. Okay, so he will work much better. Now, is his value now much bigger than before in the actual game? I wouldn't say that. I know that after past adjustments relate to the ultimates and the SP potential, look at this, because he also, he's getting this part as well. Takada-chan guidance auto at the start of the battle inflicts Takada-chan's guidance status to self 3 times, inflicts revival status to self. At the start of the turn, when inflicting Takada-chan's guidance status, increase own Taijutsu stat and critical hit damage, based on the amount of Takada-chan's guidance status up to 4 times. 1 time 30, 40, 50, 60. So Todo overall now, after the SP potential, will be way more valuable than before. So I will definitely put him like A tier. Okay, A tier SP buff for him. Overall value now will be about A tier for him. Let's move on. Kento Nanami. So again, do you want that I go through all of the skills? I don't know. I believe there is no need, but pretty much green DPS with really good chance to crit, etc. Good break damage as well. This is now the SP potential related to his ultimate. Okay, deals range combined damage equal to 800% and 800%. Look at this, much bigger than before. AoE, so 200% bigger practically. Stop enemies action, this is something that he didn't have before. Also increase all enemies taijutsu damage received by 30%, extremely valuable for the green typings. You're gonna do big damage because of this afterwards. And also critical hit enhancement, increase own taijutsu and jujutsu stat by 30%, increase own critical hit rate by 20, and when black flash or critical hit is performed, chance is 80%. So he'll be critting much more now, and black flashes, and overall he'll be doing much bigger damage after the SP potential. He can definitely be in S tier. Okay, then we have Itadori. Itadori is getting the SP potential in two ways. So first of all, we have the skill 3 SP potential, which is now extremely broken. Much bigger damage, 70% bigger damage here, but look at this. Decreases the enemy's critical hit resistance by 60. Bigger, and all of this now, before he didn't have. Increase own ultimate skill guide charging rate by 15%, change of performing black flash in 4th hit medium, massively increases black flash damage, unlockable when skill level is maxed. And look at this now, he'll be also doing a massive damage with his ultimate, guys, keep that in mind. His stats will go up after SP potential, right? So all of those characters will be doing much better. SP potential, so zone outburst. When black flash is performed, he'll also recover own curse energy by 10, inflict zone status to self, so it will increase own black flash rate by 100%, increase own taijutsu stat by 100%, and increase own black flash damage by 50%. That's absolutely huge. And green Itadori, I assure you, if you have him maxed, I have him maxed, wow, one of the greatest units that you will unlock that SP potential. He goes in S plus tier. Like truly, in my opinion, you cannot make a mistake here, because eventually you need to grind those game modes. Eventually you're gonna be able to unlock more and more SP potential. But definitely I would advise you to pick a unit from S plus and God, depending on how much value it will bring to your account. Keep that in mind. Let me just close this, like we went through all of this. Okay, then we have Nobara Kugisaki. She is getting an SP buff, SP potential with on skill 3 and on her ultimate. Also really big buff. Okay, so before it was like this, now it's bigger, increase own damage dealt by 75%, the lower own HP is, when skill is activated, the greater damage dealt increase up to 150% at 50% HP or lower, so already even bigger damage percentage right here, with overall buff already being bigger. Again, this as well, 2 times stronger. Deals 500% range jujutsu damage to selected enemy, attack the soul. Stop the selected enemy action. Before we didn't have this. Stop the selected enemy action, decrease the selected enemy critical hit resistance, ignore darkness when attacking, unlockable when skill level is maxed. Yeah, keep that in mind. Some of the skills you will have to completely max so you can unlock this, but of course you're gonna do that. And you have time. Some people maybe have more materials, so they're gonna do it faster. Some people, it might take some time to actually beat the boss battle and all of that, but there is no hurry. It's PvE game. So unless you wanna rank high everywhere. Okay, anyways, ultimate. Okay, now look at this, the SP potential. So the nail count is the same, but here already you can see much bigger, increase own damage dealt by 150. Again, it can go up to 550% at 9 nail counts. Before it was 400. Keep in mind, this is huge damage. Ignore darkness when attacking, dealing range jutsu damage to all enemies with nail count. Increases targeted enemies jujutsu damage received by 40%. 3 turns, and it is effective for yellow type attacks. So this will be insanely useful for the yellow types, okay? You will do 40% bigger damage, and of course remove all nail count, and that's it. Extremely busted SP buff. So also in also in S plus tier, definitely. Then we have Blue Megumi. Blue Megumi also will get a nice SP potential, and as well keep that in mind, you can use him as a sub DPS for sure, easy now after this. Activates Divine Dog, Totality, disappear. Oh, sorry, this is that part. Activates Divine Dog, Totality. Divine Dog have the character's 50% of HP. That's really good. Enemies damage dealt of 20% will go towards Divine Dogs instead of character. Yeah, that's the part already buffed. Disappear when Divine Dog's HP has reached 0. Increase own break damage by 100%. So when the opponent is in a break state, you're gonna do then 100% bigger damage. Deals 1200 Jujutsu damage to selected enemy. Ignore darkness state when attacking. If Divine Dog Totality is already active, changes the skill effect to increase own break damage. Deals 1200 Jujutsu damage to selected enemy. Ignore darkness state when Divine Dog is attacking. Really good. I mean, guys, let's get real. That's S tier. S tier plus you will have Jogo, plus you probably have Sukuna, most of you, so you won't prioritize. You will have to think in that logic. Again, eventually a sub DPS, yes, you can do that, but not the highest priority. I'm already like showing like that logic behind all of this, but I will give you my final thoughts and everything else. Also, we got this. I'll surpass you. At the start of the battle, increase own damage dealt by 150%. Effective when select enemies in break status. Increase own Jujutsu stat. I mean, always this Blue Megumi was for that break damage. If Divine Dog Totality is not active, also it will increase own ultimate skill charging rate by 40. If you have it active, it will be by 20. If an enemy is defeated by self, increase own Jujutsu damage by 15%. Nice, just nice. Like every unit is getting such a crazy buffs overall. Ultimate Mechamaru, he's getting the buff here on the skill 2 and the ultimate. Okay, yes, ultimate, I believe that's that. Let me start with skill 2. So heal grants counter status to self 2 turns, increase break damage, taijutsu damage, critical hit rate by 50. Before it was only break damage and only 40%. Attracts the selected enemy's attacks. That's busted because he has the counter status. When targeted by an enemy, single attack melee, 1 time per turn, deals 200 of 140 melee taijutsu damage as a counter damage. He will be doing those counters, and with the SP potential, he'll be like, you are attacking me. That's really good. Ultra spin, I don't care. Let's go with this. So increase own break damage by 300. Guys, Ultimate Mechamaru will be absolutely busted attacking the units in the break state. Okay, he'll be doing massive damage. He always worked like that, but now it's like on another level. Deals melee combined damage equal to 900% taijutsu and 600% jujutsu to selected enemy. So yeah, he'll be doing extremely good job. I will also put him in S+, that is my opinion. But again, will I select him? No, he won't be my highest priority. I have Teen Gojo. I literally have yellow Teen Gojo. 2 dupes on him. Like, he won't be my highest priority. I have Sukuna, 1 dupe. Like, Megumi won't be my priority. Kento, eventually the Honored 1 Gojo will appear. And currently now I have Mahito. And I have Hollow Purple Gojo maxed. So again, those units I just won't prioritize, okay? I am thinking like Yellow Nobara, maybe, but not for now. I'm thinking like Green Itadori is really high, but again, you will see the rest of the units. So ultimate Mechamaru, well done. Maki as well got a nice buff. I wouldn't put her as highest priority, but definitely he's doing now much bigger damage. The higher own HP is when skill is activated, the greater the skill damage. It can go up to 1560. That's a huge damage right here. Let's get real. That's a really good buff that she gotten with her ultimate. But again, we have here also skill 1, sorry. Deals 200% taijutsu to selected enemy. Increase own ultimate skill guy charging rate by 20. Increase own taijutsu stat by 30. Really good. Really good. S tier as well. S tier as well. Okay, and now we have Panda. Panda. Decrease on damage received by 15%, depending on how many curse energy has when the skill is activated. Additionally, increase his damage reduction. Max increase at 50 curse energy. Attracts the selected enemy to self for 2 turns. Decreases the selected enemy critical hit resistance by 30% and reduces all allies' damage received by 10%. Much better. Much better than before. Also, the ultimate... oh, that's it. That's the only SP potential he's getting. Nothing more than this. This is it. Damage received enhancement. Increase own ultimate skill gauge, skill damage with each attack received. Increase damage dealt up to 130% depending on how many attacks have been received. Overall, guys, even though this is such a nice buff for the Panda, I need to put him in the B tier just because you will still prioritize other units than him. Even though a nice buff as well. Nice buff. It is how it is. Sakirindo. One of the most underrated units. Definitely. Okay, so skill 2 and the ultimate. Skill 2, melee combined damage equal to 280% taijutsu and 200% jujutsu damage to selected enemy. Attracts the enemy attack. That is something before she didn't had. Increase own taijutsu damage taijutsu stat by 20%, reduces own damage received by 10%. If own HP is 35% or above, sacrifices 10% HP, cannot die from sacrificing HP. This is really nice because more control. You're going to be able to have bigger damage reduction on her, bigger damage, and as well that attracting selecting enemies is... selected enemy attack is just so useful. And then we have the... do we have anything else? SP potential, this one? Come on. There is. Here, right? Oh, this is a big deal. Able-bodied. At the start of the battle, grants survival status to self. She didn't have that before. At the start of each turn, increase own jujutsu and taijutsu damage by 17% with each attack received. Increases damage dealt up to 150% depending on how many attacks have been received. Double the amount increases if receiving an attack while HP is 35% or below. If own HP is 60 or below, decreases own damage received by 10%. The lower own HP is, the greater damage received decreases. If own HP is 35 or below, you're gonna get 50% damage reduction. And when the character triggers the revival status, grants attack nullification to self. Wow. Really good survivability. I believe bigger damage will be definitely now applied, and that attracting opponents' attacks extremely useful. S tier, definitely S tier. And now we have two kings of SP potential. Jogo. So Jogo is the unit that you should SP potential for 1,000,000%, especially if you don't have Sukuna. If you have Sukuna, he's not your highest priority. Okay, let me just say it like this. Even though if you unlock the SP potential, you're not doing a mistake. You'll have another insane busted blue DPS. But especially, guys, if you don't have Sukuna, he's your highest priority to SP potential. Okay, you will need him. If you have Sukuna, you can unlock his SP, but it's not a must. Okay, and keep in mind he needs 5 dupes to absolutely destroy with SP potential, but okay, even if you have 1 copy on him, it's fine. Unlock the SP potential, okay? But those 5 copies, it's for free. Eventually you will get it and he'll just go insane. Let me just go now to his kit related to SP potential. So skill 1 is the same, skill 2 is the same, skill 3, his ultimate. Oh, okay. So dealing, let me go from here. So deals 800% range Jujutsu damage. AoE expands the domain for 5 turns. Before it was for 4 turns and lower damage. While domain is active, grants guaranteed hit effect and attack immunity notification to self. Deals 150% continuous Jujutsu damage flame to all enemies. Here you can see already bigger damage. Increase own critical hit rate by 200%, damage by 60%. Reduce own damage received by 30%. Recover own curse energy by 80%. And unable to fill own ultimate skill gauge. But now we have more. Adding additional effect into following skill while domain is active. Ghost Lights increase own Jujutsu stat by 15%, recovers own curse energy by 10. He'll be doing insane damage, guys, okay? Also other skills, like his stats will go up, he'll be doing insane damage and have plenty of curse energy, what I can see from here. And we are also getting, thankfully, here, the essence of curses at the start of the battle evade enemy attacks. So you have 15% chance, but it will work sometimes and it could be a game changer. At the start of each turn, increase own damage dealt by 10%, 1 turn, with more curse energy the greater effect. Increases up to 30% with 60 curse energy. If curse energy is 10 or below, recovers own curse energy by 10 up to 3 times during the battle. Okay, so that's about Jogo. And then we have Nobara, Red Nobara. She is the queen of the SP buffs for sure, and I have her without any copies, right? I really want to unlock her SP potential because I believe it will be insane using Red Nobara and my Yuta together or Toji. Let me go through all of this, so I will give you my final thoughts. So she is getting the SP potential here and with the skill 3. Yeah. So, skill 3. Changing the value of curse energy cost based on all enemies' nail count. 1 to 4, nail count 25. 5 to 9, nail counts 40. 10 or more nail counts 50. Cannot use this skill without nail count. Increases own damage dealt by 217.5%. The higher the enemy's nail count, the greater the damage boost, up to 942.5 with 11 nail counts. That's insane damage boost, guys. She will be nuking the hell of everything. Increase own ultimate skill charging rate by 15%. Look how much stronger it is. Deals 400% range Jujutsu damage to enemies with nail count. Increase enemies Jujutsu damage received by 12.5%. 3 turns. The higher the enemy's nail count, the greater the effect. Boost up to 25% with 6 nail counts. And effective for red type attacks. Remove all nail count. So that is skill 3. Skill 3 is absolutely busted from Red Nobara. Also, like with skill 2, you're gonna increase that nail counts and Jujutsu damage. She will be nuker. She'll be like godly nuker, guys. Okay, keep that in mind. Especially for the red content, when you need some nuker, you will always choose her. Deals. This is now ultimate. Here we don't have the SP potential, but we have it right here. Zone Outburst. When Black Flash is performed, increase own Jujutsu stat by 45% for 8 turns. and as well increases own damage dealt by 25%, and as well recovers own curse energy by 15%. So you also pray for Black Flash because everything goes up tremendously. And more curse energy she will have, bigger damage she's gonna do, and based on the nail counts as well. So overall, Red Nobara and Jogo will get the biggest buff with the SP potential and will become one of the most valuable units in the game in reality. S plus tier is green Itadori, yellow Nobara, yellow Mechamaru, absolutely busted as well. If you choose one of those characters, you won't make a mistake. S tier is those characters I kind of don't recommend right now, okay? A and B especially. So I would focus on this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units on top. And you should decide for one of those. I have Teen Gojo, 2 copies. I won't use Mechamaru first. I won't go for Nobara first. I don't need it, okay? I am thinking I have Sukuna, 1 copy. I'm not going for the Jogo yet. I believe there is no need. Even though, imagine Sukuna and Jogo in the same team. Right? So I'm thinking also about that. So for me currently, I truly like, I have Yuta, I have Tochi from red DPS units. From blue units, I have Gojo and the Sukuna, right? And then from green units, I have Mahito and Hollow Purple Gojo. This is my decision. So I'm deciding between green Itadori, red Nobara, and Jogo. Still, I wanna unlock that SP potential for Jogo as well. But currently now, I believe I should not prioritize him until I get more copies. I have only 1 copy on him. And I have Sukuna. So I believe I don't need to prioritize. So now I need to decide between red Nobara and yellow Itadori. Let me just open the game really quickly. So red Nobara or green Itadori. Sorry, I don't know why I said yellow. He's maxed, right? And Nobara still is without any copies, right? Where it is now. Yeah, red Nobara still without any copies. Plus, I need to build her up. Like, she's at lowest level, like skill 1s and all of that. Okay? So in my case, first, I will go for green Itadori. Okay, first in my case, I'll go for green Itadori because I pretty much have his skills built up. Here I just need to level it 2 times and that's it, plus he's max duped. I'll fully grade him up and get his SP potential first, and then I will go for red Nobara. In time, hopefully I'll get more copies for her. Okay, so for me, first green Itadori, then I'll go for red Nobara. Even I believe she doesn't have any copies. I believe she'll be nuking like crazy, even without any copies with SP potential. But just that 1 copy, hopefully I'll get it by then. So green Itadori, then red Nobara. Then even though I have Sukuna, I will go then for the Jogo. And then we're gonna see for the rest. Okay, that is my game plan. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. Eventually also yellow Nobara, like I want to do that, of course. I want to do that. I have 4 copies on her. But this is my strategy. This is the logic behind it, at least my logic. You can, like, it's your account. You have to decide for yourself. But hopefully this tier list and my explanations were helpful. And tell me in the comment section below what did you decide. Okay, thank you for all support. Leave a like, subscribe, your opinions in the comment section below. Love you guys and see you next one. Bye.